It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Amity Brew Co. And this is a can of their Festoon Black. This is a black lager in a 440 milliliter can, coming in at 4.6% ABV. Described as dark, black and roasty. It's a NEIPA independent craft brewer. Quite like the can. Very simple, but it's simple but very striking. You're looking at this can and you're thinking to yourself, ooh, I need to pick this up and have a look at it. Even in a crowded kind of bottle shop, you're looking to yourself and you're thinking, yeah, that sticks out, that stands out, what's that? Whenever a can is black like this, I'm thinking it's either going to be a stout, a porter, dark lager, maybe some kind of dunkel from Germany. Yeah, this is a black lager. I thought, ooh, yes, going to pick this up today. And I picked this up out of the beers on the back wall there. I just kind of went, ooh, we'll have that one. We'll review that one. Got a glass, job done. So, the power of can design and bottle design is very important when it comes to a crowded kind of beer shelf these days. Without further ado then, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Ooh! Look at that! Giving us plenty of beer in the can. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. They're craft brewers. Everything's done by hand mainly. You know, it's not like some big, massive automated machine like you get with the massive breweries. I mean, let's take a can of Stella Artois, for example. When was the last time you opened a can of Stella Artois and it kind of did anything like that to you? It's not, is it? Because it's all under massive control. It's all quality checked and quality checked and quality checked. But these guys are making millions and millions of pounds each year. They can afford to make sure the beer is absolutely spot on every time because a robot's doing it. In this case, there's probably a man filling a can. If it's a small brewery, they have single canning lines where they kind of crimp the cans themselves. You know, literally filling beer, crimping, filling beer, crimping. So it's understandable then that one might be slightly overfilled. The fact that it's craft beer, the fact that it's kind of hand manufactured beer with a lot of blood, sweat and tears, I'm not going to moan overly about a little bit of beer going on the palm of my hand. Right, we got a one finger tan coloured head on this one. Rolling the beer around in the glass. Looks very, very good. Really exciting looking beer, this. Roasty and toasty. Looks like it's got really good body to it. I mean, for a lager, do you want really good body in your lager? I suppose if it's a German dunkel, maybe. But there's no light bleeding through that glass whatsoever. That is jet black. Good carbonation. Let's get the aroma then. That smells fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This smells like dunkel territory. Nutty, biscuity, bready. Lots of caramel malt coming through. Chocolate, coffee, caramel aromas. It smells good. That smells really, really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Why did I put that down? I don't know. Oh my goodness me. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fantastic dark lager that is. Oh, unbelievable, unbelievable. Chocolate, coffee, caramel, a little bit of carbonation, pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. But that flavour is a rub your hands together, just wonderful, wonderful. The beer wraps around your palate. It gives it a little bit of mouthfeel. It's this slightly kind of chocolatey and roasty and toasty. You get that clinical lager. It's still crispy, even though it's got quite a thick mouthfeel for this lager. It's still got that lager yeast. It's still got that kind of lovely, slightly estery lager yeast, but crispy feel to it. Even though the beer's got lots of body. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, it really is. Oh, it's like a combination. It's like a hybrid stout lager, a combination between a really good stout and a really good lager. And I'm almost lost for words here, because it's that good. It's that good. Just standing here now, just like bumping my gums, like almost chewing on the flavour that's left in my mouth. And it's just, I'm a little lost for words. Very rare for me. It's good. So the first thing, that little hiss and fizz of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Chocolate, coffee, caramel, roasted malt flavour coming through. Fantastically hoppy. Fantastically hoppy. It's a little bit stinging nettle-like and peppery, spicy on the back end. But it's that roasted malt for me. It's that kind of bitter dark chocolate and coffee flavour coming through, mixed with a little bit of sweet roasted kind of caramel flavours. Just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Now, you can pick this beer up. Sorry, itching my nose. It's winter time now, and you're going to see a lot of me kind of like scratching in my nose and kind of like rubbing the grit out of my eyes, that sort of thing. But there'll be a link in the description box of this video for Bingley Brew Club. Bingley Brew Club, the fantastic bottle shop style beer club. It's more of definitely a beer club, not a bottle shop. It'll be an online bottle shop. I'm sure you can buy bottles and cans individually. But yeah, check them out. There's a link in the description box of the video. Bingley area of the UK, Leeds, Bradford, Bingley, of course, massively fantastic area for craft brewers. You've got, and this is just on the back of this beer mat. Let's show you. You've got the likes of Salt, Frisky Bear, Salt Air Brewery, Vocation, Magic Rock, Northern Monk, Wishbone, Horsforth, Black Sheep, Kirkstall, Ilkley, Binny Brew Club, Northern Monk and Timothy Taylor's. You know, like absolutely fantastic brewers there. I call it the brewers' capital of the world. The brewers' capital of the world is well, maybe not the world, but the Germans would have something to say about that. But Great Britain, if you want to go somewhere in Great Britain where some of the best breweries are, then visit Yorkshire. Get to Yorkshire. The breweries there are just fantastic. Rating for this beer then. What did I do with the can? There's a lot to read on the back of this can, so I'm going to ask you politely to maybe pause the video and read that at your own discretion. But I love this. Oh, there's a can there for my previous beer review. How sloppy of me. I really like that. I really like that. I like that enough to give it. That's one of the best dark lagers I've ever had in my life. So that's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.